Welcome, and thanks for stopping by today. You asked why should you change your own tire? There are several benefits, ranging from lower cost and less time waiting for a service. But the main benefit we'll talk about today is the self-satisfaction you'll get from completing your own tasks. So I ask you, why not save time and money while boosting your own ego? Preventative maintenance can be the key to avoiding having to change a tire on the roadside. This maintenance will include monitoring tread wear for irregular patterns and also maintaining proper pressure in your tires. The necessary items you'll need for the change will be a spare tire, a jack, and a block or wheel chock. Optional items would include a tire gauge, gloves, or fix-a-flat. What else might you include to help you with your own tire change? Some people through history have had different quotes for preparation. Benjamin Franklin said, "By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail." Famous tennis player Arthur Ashe also said, "One important key to success is self-confidence. An important key to self-confidence is preparation." Racer Bobby Unser said, "Success is where preparation and opportunity meet." There are two different main situations where you'll have to change a tire. One where the tire is already flat when you're approaching the vehicle. This is the optimal situation since the environment can be easily controlled and you could immediately continue to the actual physical changing of the tire. The other situation would be a tire going flat while driving or a blowout. There's much more risk involved in this scenario, but it can be lowered through proper precautions. Safety is always the most important step to any roadside tire change. For a roadside tire change, you must first find a safe location to pull off the roadway and park. Then set the parking brake or leave a manual transmission in gear. Completely exit the highway if possible. Failure to find a safe location can put you in more jeopardy than driving with the flat tire. Once you get to the side of the road or off the highway, turn your hazard lights on to warn other drivers of your problem and raise their awareness for pedestrians, which will be you as you're walking around to change the tire. This is not only for your own safety, but also to decrease the chance of other motorists becoming involved in onlooker-related accidents. This is finally where both types of tire changes, the controlled environment and the roadside environment, converge. And this is where we can actually start doing the physical steps of changing your tire. The first step to changing your tire is to locate the equipment. You should locate and remove the jack and the lug wrench from the trunk or underbody for larger vehicles, and take all the items to the affected tire. If the jack's not found, look for an alternate location described in your owner's manual, or you can search online on Google. The second step is to break the lugs loose. The most important thing here is to complete this before jacking up the car. Use the lug wrench to loosen the nuts. We're not removing the nuts at this point, we're simply using the weight of the car while it's still on the ground to provide resistance to break the nuts loose. The third step is to actually lift the car on the jack. Consult your owner's manual for a proper jacking point to your specific car. Continue lifting the car until the bottom of the flattened tire is 5 to 6 inches clear of the ground. The fourth step is removing the tire. Fully remove the lug nuts from the wheel. Place the lug nuts in a neat pile nearby to prevent loss and help with quicker reattachment of the spare tire. Pull the wheel and tire assembly completely clear of the wheel well and place safely out of the way. The fifth step is securing the spare. Line up the lug posts with the holes in the wheel. Fully slide the wheel onto the lugs. Remember to maintain one hand on the wheel to steady it for lug nut installation. Put on the lug nuts. After the first nut is finger tight, you can relax your arm steadying the wheel. Do not fully tighten the lugs. They should be snug, not tight. The sixth step is lowering the car from the jack. Lower the car using a reverse motion of your jack and slowly bring the car back down to ground level. After all the weight is off the jack, remove the jack assembly from under the car. The seventh step is tightening the lug nuts. Finish tightening all the lugs. Tighten your starting lug to about 50% tightness and step across the pattern to select your next lug to tighten to 50%. Continue stepping across and around the lug pattern, incrementally tightening all the lugs. Keep tightening opposite lug nuts gradually in turn until each lug nut is as tight as you can get it. The eighth and final step is to replace the equipment. Replace the flat tire and all equipment back into the trunk or truck bed. The flat tire, the jack, the lug wrench, any blocks that you might have used. Make sure you do not leave anything on the roadside. After changing your tire, you do not want to be the cause of another tire change or an accident. So the overview of all tire changes are: locate the needed equipment, break the lugs loose, lift the car on the jack, removing the tire, securing the spare, lowering the car from the jack, tightening the lugs, and replacing the equipment. Do you feel more prepared now than when we started? I hope you do. We've covered a lot of information. The comfort from knowing the exact process and how to complete it in a safe manner can be a powerful tool to have in your arsenal. The most important thing is to maintain a level head and use the confidence gained from this video. If you ever need a refresher or have a new question arise, this video will always be available, and you can leave comments or contact me at houseb@gmail.com, and any question will be addressed as fast as I can and to the fullest of my ability. Just remember, the only stupid question is the question that remains unasked. Thank you and have a good day.